4 hours and 38 minutes. That was my daily screen time average. And it wasn't because I'm just sitting around doing nothing. I run a business, I hit the gym, and I stay productive throughout the day. But as soon as the sun goes down and you finish your dinner, like most of us, the digital rot begins. I'm 42 now, and looking back, I realize how much of the 30s I lost to my screen. And the worst part is, it's not just about the time wasted, it's how this has bled into the foundation of my life. It's cost me my relationships, stalled my personal growth, and most importantly, it's killed my ability to think for myself. I've tried the delete all apps route, and I've tried the hard screen time limits, but I just found that they didn't work for me, because you could just as easily reinstall them or hit ignore for now. I will share with you that one thing that actually worked for me, and oddly enough, it does involve reaching out for your phone. It starts with my relationships. When I ask myself why I'm still single at 42, I think one of the reasons is that my phone taught me how to avoid discomfort completely. I mean, think about the last time you had a real argument with your girlfriend. The second the argument was over, and literally as she's walking away, what was the first thing that you did? If you're anything like me, you pulled out your phone and you started scrolling. And it was just to hide, to avoid sitting with the reality of the situation. Every time there was friction, I would disengage. I was choosing a digital escape over the hard, necessary work of a real-world connection. And I think a lot of us are doing the same thing. Then it hit my personal growth. We fall into this trap where we think we're learning by watching endless YouTube videos, but it's just another form of procrastination, because the algorithm knows exactly how to keep you scrolling through irrelevant topics. The second I would hit a wall in my business, I would start researching endless how-to videos, and 1 hour later I find myself scrolling through random models accounts or podcasts. And then I realized it was just a way for me to avoid failing. I was sabotaging myself because being a consumer felt easier than being a builder. But third and most importantly was my mental regression. When you're constantly scrolling and listening to other people speak, you literally stop thinking for yourself. You become a passive vessel for someone else's script. I mean, try this simple test. Next time you hear something you agree with on a podcast, try to articulate that exact thought in your own words. If you're anything like me, you'll find yourself struggling. The phone wasn't just wasting my time, it was replacing my brain. So how did I stop it? I didn't go the monk route and delete all social media. I continued to reach out from my phone, but instead of opening an app and listening to other people do the thinking for me, I used my phone to actually start thinking for myself. I started a private WhatsApp group just with myself, and when I'm bored or tempted to pick up the phone to scroll, I pick it up to actually record my raw, unfiltered thoughts. And it wasn't for likes or an audience, it just forced me to move from being a consumer to an actual thinker. It's a tool for me to process my emotions and hear my own voice again. It's the only thing that's actually kept me from reverting back to my old habits. It improved my vocabulary, the way I articulate myself, and made me listen to my thoughts as if I was listening to a podcast. Try it for yourself. You'll be surprised at how much it helps develop you mentally and emotionally. I'm not looking for the perfect way to quit. I'm just looking for a way that sticks. If you feel like your phone is stealing your potential, stop looking for another how-to video. Instead, pick up the phone, record your own raw thoughts, and start processing your own reality and emotions. Let me know in the comments, what is the one thing that you're doing to reclaim your focus? I'll be down there and I'm actually going to read them.